Hello, how are you? Today I want to talk about the two ways of living our life. So the first one is a creator, where everything is possible. And the other one is a victim, where nothing can be changed. So I'm going to do a comparison about the behaviors of both. So for the first one, first I'm going to say that the creator is also a projector, while a victim is only a reflector. And I'm going to go into that in a little bit. So a creator is responsible. The victim is irresponsible. While the creator empowers, the victim shames. The creator takes ownership of their life. The victim blames. While the creator looks within, the victim points fingers. While the creator has absolutely no expectations, the victim expects to be saved, to be protected, for the answers to be given, for somebody else to do the work. While the creator manifests and creates realities, the victim doubts everything and continues to ask questions and ask for advice. While the creator listens to their heart, the victim listens to others or to their mind and their fears. While the creator plans, creates, and accomplishes goals, the victim gossips about everything and everyone. While the creator leads, the victim follows. While the creator is open and takes risks, open to all possibilities, creating unity and taking risks. The victim is stuck in labels. No risk taking, so stays comfortable. Living in fear. Ew. So well, this one chooses fear. This one chooses love. So what are the feelings that you believe these two sides experience? While one is happy, joyful, committed, motivated, clear. This one is angry, fearful, doubtful, always feeling guilty, having all those negative emotions. So by looking at both, we're going to say that while one is able to accomplish their goals, this one is stuck. While this one is living, this one is surviving. While this one is able to create deep, intimate connections, this one is disconnected, or their connections are very shallow and superficial. For my whole life, most of my life, I chose victimhood, because victimhood is easy. Truly, it's very easy. If we think about it, if we start comparing those two sides, this one requires maturity. This one is a child. This one is like pretty much a very immature behavior, because and if we think about it, we're used to it. We're used to it, and it comes from our own families, because for years we have these experiences where we were giving the answers, when we were protected and we were saved. So right now there's expectations for others to take responsibility of our life, for the government to protect us, for the doctors to save us, for something or somebody else to give us the answers. But in reality, we can choose to be creators. The answers are within ourselves. We just have to listen to our heart. Well, this one lives in the present moment with all possibilities. This one is stuck in the past. This one is pointing fingers, shaming, blaming. I played that game. I was in this side of the coin, if we could say, for my whole life. And I'm going to talk about relationships, my relationships. I ended my relationships because I was unable to see my negative behavior. And I'm gonna go into the projector and reflector right now. I always talk about mirrors. I always talk about mirrors. The mirrors always have two sides. The mirrors always have two sides. So when we're a projector, when we're a creator, when we're on this side, we know that the programs, the negative behavior that we have in our subconscious mind is projected into the person in front of us. Their negative behavior is the reflection of ourselves. So when we're able to recognize that, when we're able to see that there's always a projection or a reflection, we are owning the responsibility of our life. We are projectors, we're creators. But when we go into the reflector or victimhood, according to a victim, and I played that victimhood, I said many times, where I was in a relationship and I was seeing the narcissist of my exes, and I was seeing their dishonesty, and I was seeing their disrespect or anything negative. I was looking at one side of the mirror, because you are like that, because you behave like that, because you. but what I'm seeing is my own negative behavior. We might not always behave like that. And I was thinking about the experience that I shared a few weeks ago with this friend of mine. What I saw was the narcissistic ways, because a narcissist does not have empathy for their loved ones or for the people that love them. That is the narcissist. It's self-centered. It's all about him or her. So in that experience with my friend, I recognized his narcissistic ways 2 weeks before, and then I behave in the same way. So when I was able to recognize that, I was able to transform using this process of PSYCH-K and reprogram my mind to stop being the narcissist in my life. So yes, narcissism can be transformed, can be healed. So when we're in this creator mode, or in this creator side of life, we have opportunities, we have possibilities to change, create, transform, or heal anything. Anything is possible. We can change anything we want. But we're in this space of victimhood. All we see is negativity. All we see is fear. All we see is the other person reflecting one side of the mirror. So my invitation for you is, which side are you living in? Are you on the creator side, or are you on the victim side? The process of PSYCH-K has allowed me to recognize that most of my life I lived in the victimhood. And it's until this last year, that I've continued to recognize and become aware of my own behavior. And one thing I wanted to say, when we're questioning everything, it's interesting because even this process of PSYCH-K, it's so empowering, because the difference is that we don't ask questions when we're doing a process. And this is if you've ever had a session, or if you know a little bit about it, we connect to the subconscious mind through muscle testing. Now, when we're doing a process, we don't ask questions. Those of you that use a pendulum or have used a pendulum, I used the pendulum many times in the past. But when we're using the pendulum, or like in my case, I do my sessions with the pendulum instead of muscle testing. When we're using the pendulum, we're not asking questions. We're making affirmations, and we're creating the reality. We're creating the goals that we want. So if you're in this victimhood, things do not flow easy. You're stuck in this space because things do not change. They continue to come, they continue to repeat. But once you're able to be in the creator mode and own your power and own your responsibility and have no expectations, and you focus on creating and manifesting what you want, everything changes. So if you're interested in trying a session, or if you would like to learn more about this process and how easy it is to get out of your victimhood and become a creator and own your life, send me a message. Thank you for watching, and have a good day.